What up? It's the JT Podcast giving you a quick recap of what happened in the divisional round. Let's get right to it. The Bills lose in overtime to the Broncos. Bo Nix is out officially with a fracture in his foot. But most of all, Josh Allen loses yet another overtime game in the NFL playoffs, and Sean McDermott is fired. I think this was honestly the right move by the Buffalo Bills. Now, Brandon Beam, obviously retaining his job as GM and trying to find out who the next new head coach is. There's some issues there, but that'll be a future discussion we have on the Friday's podcast where we go live. The Broncos, congratulations, you moved on, but with Jarrett Stidham, I don't see much of a future for you guys. The Patriots-Texans, Patriots pull out the dub. That was probably the ugliest playoff game we've seen in a long time. CJ Stroud, I don't think it's time to continue to pay him. I think it's time to get him up and out of H-Town. You just can't have 4 interceptions. That defense was phenomenal all year. The defense carried C.J. Stroud throughout most of the year, and now the Texans are out of the playoffs, and the Patriots continue with Mike Vrabel, who's done a tremendous job for the New England Patriots, and young Drake May, who's in the MVP conversation. Patriots are the real deal. We're probably going to see him right back in the Super Bowl, unfortunately, because the Denver Broncos are obviously playing with Jarrett Stidham, and I don't know who believes in them. Seahawks absolutely demolish the San Francisco 49ers. I was completely wrong on this. I believed in Kyle Shanahan, but the Niners just ultimately had too many injuries, and they could not overcome that. CMC was consistently shut down by the Seahawks again in this game, and that's really all you got to focus on. The 49ers with George Kittle out was CMC. The Seahawks to Sam Darnold. He gets that monkey off his back, and he ultimately moves on to the NFC Championship, and can he win that one? Because the Seahawks, all in all, do have the best roster left in the NFL. Bears-Rams, this was easily the most anticipated game, and it probably was the best game. I know Bills-Broncos was a great game, but Bears-Rams had the weather, had Matt Stafford, had Caleb Williams and the Bears, who everybody enjoyed seeing back into the playoffs. And once again, the MVP, Matt Stafford, did it again late. Now, Caleb Williams and DJ Moore, they just couldn't hook up late. I don't know if it was DJ Moore or if it was just a bad throw by Caleb Williams. But ultimately, Matt Stafford and the Rams and Puka Nacua, they pulled this one off. Sean McVay said that they could do a better job, which I believe they can. But in those elements, I thought the Rams played a pretty good game. Now, obviously, they're going to be going up against the Seahawks. They're going to have to play much cleaner, and they're going to have to find ways to get Devontae Adams the ball because it can't just be a Puka Nacua show.